What's up, guys? A great show here, bringing to you a double Gintama review. So, let's start out. Episode 239. So, it starts out with Gin, Kagura, Shinpachi, and it's New Year's. They're all, celebrating, saying, oh, look, no matter what, Gintama can survive anything. And that, we'll have good luck in the next year with the anime. And Gin's like, it's a little too early to celebrate, don't you think? So then, Osakawa, Otose, Ote, Tom, and all of them walk in, and they go out to a drinking party. And Gen's getting drunk with everybody else. Then it fast forwards to the next morning. Gen wakes up in a strange bed, and the person sitting next to him is Otose. So Otose, they they did something. It's pretty terrible, I have to admit. And they're just like, hey, what happened last night? So nothing happened? Yeah, nothing happened. They were just like that. They are just freaked out as hell. And I think I would be too if I had sex with my landlord. I mean, goddamn. So Gin finds Tom, and she explains that they went to different places and that she left with Catherine as the third place, and that Sachan and Zenzo and the Yoshiwara people join them. So Gin goes to Ote's house, and he's like, "Hey, what happened that night?" And she's like, "You don't remember?" And she got deflowered. And so Gin's just like, "Oh crap! I had sex with both of these people." Quit. So he goes to Chubichan's house, and then Tojo's got this giant festival thing ceremony because Gin's gonna become the next lord of the Yagi house because he slept with Cubit. And this is a lot because this is a lot, and it just gets worse, people. So Gen's like, okay, this can't be happening. He tries to run away. So the Yagi people try to attack him, and he's saved by Sachan, and it's Sachan, so she's crazy for him. And following the trend, yep, they did it. Eventually, they're on top of a tree, it falls down. Gin tries to run away again. And he's in the streets, and he sees the Yoshiwara people, Tsukio, Hinama, and all of them. And Tsukio's like, okay, 200. I need 200 million. For what? And yeah, we kind of figured that one out. Um, and then finally, on the side of the street with him, Hasagawa is like, Gen's like, Hasagawa, what just happened? He's like, nothing. Nothing happened. So Gen has slept with six people. This is the scandal for the ages. I mean, if people were talking about Herman Cain the scandal, this is just crazy. So Gen goes to Zenzo Tori, who's probably the only person he has slept with that night, and he explains what happened and that each one of them got drunk and they decided to go home after about 10 minutes with Gin, and then he would come back, and that follows a trend. Um, Tsukio leads them all, and Gin would always come back happy. He always come back smiling, and then Tsukio leads them off, and then he just gets like tattered, like his clothes are all shredded. He's just like crying, and then he leaves with Hasagawa, and then it takes 20 minutes for him to come back. Which is pretty crazy. So he's pretty much slept with all of them. And Tori's like, you better take, care of them now. So he meets with each one of them, and they decide to live together. Though he tries to scare them by trying to live together, they all agree. Why would you want it? I don't know. Don't explain me. And so they all choose to live together. Gin is with Gin first with Tosei. Now living together. She has to go to work. Then he goes to dinner with Ote at her apartment thing. They're all like right next to each other. I think that's the worst decision or the best. I don't know. He's screwed. Gin is screwed at this point. To the point of being screwed. And so they try she tries to eat with him, and then she decides to punch a hole in the wall to Sachan's apartment, and Gin's in it, and Sachan's just going crazy like Sachan would, saying a bunch of stuff and that. And so he patches up the hole, and then Ote he's screaming from the next apartment, and Gin pokes his head, and it's Kubi-chan, and she ate of Ote's cooking, and she's feeling awful and all that. And for some reason, JoJo's with her. That dude has problems. I know Kondo is a stalker, but that dude's messed up beyond all belief. I'm sorry. So, um, they try to eat together, and then another hole gets shot in the wall to Tsukio's place. And Tsukio's talking again, and she prepared a meal. And they try to pull him out, and they just totally break him, like both ways. And so this again's like, okay, let me just have my dinner. And she prepared like a hot pot thing, and Kyubey prepared curry. And naturally, she is the other side of Gin on the waist, so she starts feeding him curry. Ow. That has to hurt beyond all belief, people. And while that's happening, Gin's trying to destroy. Well, he's getting drowned in the hot pot of food. And the hot pot's like this bowl with a little plate on bottom where to heat food and whatnot. It's getting drowned, and I just feel bad for him. I mean, he slept with 6 people, and he just... and he's getting that done to him. He's getting tortured. That's the best word for it. He's getting tortured by this. And the episode ends with Otose Hasagawa giving him some crackers, and she's smiling. She probably knew what really happened, and she probably didn't sleep again. She seemed like a person to handle alcohol, unlike the rest of them. So, what I think of the episode, this was hilarious. Gin's face was just amazing. I mean, if I slept with 6 people on a drunk New Year's party, I would probably have something like this experience. Because, boy, you just don't do this every day. I feel bad for the guy, too. I mean, he got tortured in the episodes practically from all the people. It was a great episode. Hilarious. I read this in the manga before because I was just waiting, and it lived up to all expectations. This is clearly the great scandal. It comes out at a very good time because of all the scandals with the Renho stuff. If you didn't know, Renho's a politician, and they're making fun of the 231 stuff. If you haven't seen that episode, watch it. I swear, I don't go to funerals much. If there's a funeral like that out there, oh my god, that would be insane. Alright, so, great episode, animation looked nice, Gin's faces were priceless, especially the whole thing. I just feel bad for the guy. I really feel bad for him. Alright, so on to the chapter. Gintama chapter 381. This one's going to be quick. Starts out with Gin Kagura Shippachi. And they are watching the news reporter about this stuff, and Gen's like, and Shinpachi's like, Gen, ever since the emoji incident, the Spectre one, um, with the demons and such. I think it's the emoji. I think that's what he said. And so you think he's talking to you? It's like, yeah, she is. She comes and it comes on the table. It was Gen's demon, Getamoru, and she's trying to find a present for her master. And it's like, you're both a master, so I should probably spend time with both of you. So it's good that you recalled something like that, because it's a big arc. It was 5 episodes of the anime, probably like 10 or so chapters of the manga. And so there's a lot of references to that too. Um, which is funny because I just watched those episodes like a couple of days ago, like for the first time. So they're all fresh in my mind. So we see they go to the festival, and try to this festival, a Christmas festival, to buy a gift for her. And instead of Santa, it's Satan. Santa and Satan are spelled with the same letters, people. I'm just saying. I'm saying they both have some. It's like this is the wrong meaning of Christmas. Again, like they both bring something to people, I mean, and which is pretty funny because well, they do. And so they go through a bunch of gifts like skulls. Get them on to get this toilet, and Getamara just keeps breaking them because they're not right for her. And so they end up at the festival with all the demons, and they end up trying to buy a skull necklace, and naturally all the demons decide to gang up on Gin Kagura because the humans and Getamara just beats them all. And she's like, you know what, I'm gonna get a gift myself. And so we see the next day, um, the newscaster, Gin Kagura and Shipachi, and they're all wearing these t-shirts, black t-shirts, skull on it, and says death something, I don't remember. And they're all like wearing your warmest clothes, so it's kind of sweet. It's a little touching. It's a little one shot story. After a really big long arc, it was enjoyable. Nothing great. I mean, the one shots usually aren't the reason I watch Gintama, but it was just kind of a little nice little chapter. So pretty good. Good to see Getamaru again because we haven't seen her since the emoji arc. So good chapter and episode. Comment, like, subscribe, guys. And I'll see you tomorrow for something. I'll do a discussion.